Join the rabbit hole. Join the community. Yep. Share screen. Entire screen. Good morning to everybody. That is in. Let's go live, shall we? Make sure the whole URL thing can't be seen. Actually, what I need to do is I need to go to here, go to downloads, and let's find. That's the one. Wow. Okay. Well, I can actually. Rewards are waiting. Okay, that's fine. What's this? Alright. Let's see here. Go to settings. Try not to tip my phone over. Content. Save. Yes. Continue. And we are live. Oh, and I'm also live on YT. Let's see here. Yep. Okay. Good morning. Just going to share this out to a few people. Will you stop that? Hit the right button there. Good morning. I'm just sending this out to a few more people. Let's see. There we go. Just to let them know that I'm actually on live. There we go. Yay. Oh, well, there's one other person I need to send this out to. Let's see here. Here we go. For some reason, it doesn't quite show up. She doesn't show up for some reason. I'm not really sure why. There we go. Voila. Alright, perfect. Now, what you're looking at is one of my lovely little designs for an HTML generator. And if we go to C Art, as well as we're going to go to Copilot, actually. Oddly enough, not console. I don't want the console. I want Copilot. Copilot, thank you. Oddly enough, someone actually reminded me that Copilot does do photos, and it does do really good photos, which I was actually really impressed with. Let's see here. If I scroll all the way up here, this actually came up with this concept by itself, which I thought was pretty cool. Okay, so there we go. This is Copilot actually used my generator. I literally gave it the prompt for it, and it started coming up with some really good Gothic Alice in Wonderland. C Art did the same thing. I got to scroll all the way down here. Oh, that's not it. C Art came up with some decent ideas as well for a Gothic Alice in Wonderland. The Queen one, this one here is one of my favorite ones of the Queen. I thought that was pretty cool. Oop, there goes my phone again. Hold on a second. I need to adjust my phone now, tripod-wise. There we go. But C Art does a really good job as well. It's worth the money. even though that they've jumped the price up to I think $30 a month now, but it's still well worth the money. Let's see here. If we go to actually, I want to close that off because I don't need that one up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new generator. First, need to add a file because I've got a few new interesting photos that I found. Let's see here. I just got to find. Well, that one will work for now. Okay, a goodie bag. Why would I do that? Huh. TikTok and all its little gadgets. So, I'm simply going to tell it straight up that my tripod does not like me today. Let me try and readjust again. Yeah, there we go. Technical issues. Let's see here. There we go. And by the way, I'm also on YT as well as the Rabbit Hole in Discord. So, our next thing we're going to do is I'm literally going to build an HTML generator here. I'm simply going to tell it, let's see here. I need a new HTML generator. The subject, hold on a second. I gotta quit trying to knock my phone over here. There we go. That's a little better. Alright. The subject is the photo I uploaded. Let's see here. I need 30 options per drop down. First option is none. Let's see here. There we go. First option is none. The rest is to be alphabetized. I want scroll types. Smoke. Let's see here. Effect types. Let's see here. Full camera, full shadow, and full lighting options, and any other drop down. Let's see here. Drop down options that this generator will need to produce some amazing souls. I want, let's see here, 10 presets, because I can get a little lazy with the presets. Presets. I want a photo prompt, a Suno music prompt, spell music right, prompt, a video script, and an animation script. I need a, do not forget the buttons, by the way, folks, because if you forget the buttons, it will not put the buttons in, which I've done that many times. I need a generate button, a copy all button, well, copy active tab button, not copy all button, copy tab button, a randomize button, and a clear all button. And boom. And we're going to let Claude do its thing here. We are literally building a brand new generator. These go very, very quickly. And while we're at it, I need to do, let's just grab something here. Dark Rose Garden. Let's see here. The Mad Hatter, Mad Tea Party, Cheshire. Let's see here. Let's go to the Dark Gardens. But what I need is I want the music, because I have a new program that I'm going to show off here. So we're going to go to Flow Music, which, by the way, is my go-to. It's Flow Music. I don't use Suno. Flow Music gives you way more control. And we're going to also go to DeepSeek. But Flow Music gives you way more control over your music than what Suno has ever even thought of doing. So, read. We need to improve the following prompt. This is all about a gothic and slightly twisted Alice in Wonderland. And boom. Now, Reed is a persona of mine that is designed to write music for Flow Music. He's literally going to give us the sound prompts, full instrument. So we have a full instrumental, production, notes, energy, full lyrics. And Suno Music will actually, Suno Music, you couldn't even put this in there because Suno Music has a really tight limit of characters that you can actually put into your songs. By the time this is done, this will be probably in the, I would say probably at least 1,000 words. If we grab all this, I could be wrong. We will actually look it up. We're going to copy that. I'm going to dump this into Flow Music. There we go. Thank you. And let's do a word count real quick while we're waiting for that. Word counter online. That's the one. Word counter right there. That's my go-to here. Let's see what this is. Go to A, Control V. You're looking at 1,000 words. I was actually right. 1,100 words. Or 5,613 characters, which is way more than what Suno will ever give you. And Flow Music gives us full control. I mean, literally, we can tell it full instrumental, that we can give it a singer profile if we want to. Why is all this stuff going on here?
The rose bush keeps a time that nobody asked for. It ticks in thorns, it talks in petals, and the clockwork rabbit is late again. Or early, time doesn't know here. I followed a pocket watch into a hole. The dirt was polite and it swallowed me whole. The caterpillars smoke and they lecture the air. They say you're too tall, dear, and also too fair. I drank from a bottle marked drink me twice. The first made me small, the second made me lice. Not a bug, a feeling, the feeling of wrong. Like a nursery rhyme sung by a crow with a tongue. The rosebush coo.
We have to cover this up for just a
The
second.
rules stopped making sense 3 verses ago. The queen is a playing card, the king is a crow. I asked for directions, but the clock had no middle. So I'll sit in the garden where the petals decay and wait for an hour that never will stay. Wonderland is wonderfully wrong. The rose grows thorns where teeth belong. I'm Alice, I'm Alice, I'm nobody's dream. I'm the scream in the teeth out the rip in the seam. The seam, she's ripping the seam. The rose and thorn, like the petal and blood. I'm dancing in time that never withstood. So pour me some tea from a cracked porcelain and watch me forget and remember again. The Mad Hatter's hat is a nest for a bee. He stuttered, why are you me? The dormouse is snoring a waltz in 78. And the clockwork rabbit has sealed its own fate. And the clockwork rabbit has sealed its own fate. I ate a piece of mushroom the caterpillar gave. The sky turned to leather, the ground to a cave. I grew and I shrank and I grew and I shrank until I was nothing but ink on a blank.
And this is
The clock has no hands, but it strikes every hour. The rose has no petals, but it blooms in the tower. I'm Alice, I'm Alice, I'm Alice, I'm Alice. I'm the girl who fell down and then fell up the palace. Wonderland is wonderfully wrong. The rose grows thorns where teeth belong. I'm Alice, I'm Alice, I'm nobody's dream. I'm the scream in the teeth of the rip in the seam. The rose and thorn, like the petal and blood. I'm dancing in time that never withstood. So pour me some tea from a cracked porcelain and watch me forget and remember again.
thank you for learning me.
Again. Again.
So that's not a bad song, but the reason why well, one, I wanted to hear what the song was going to do. But what I can do with this now, if I come to here, we go to MP3. I'm going to download this. Thank you for the gifts. I can now, I have a program which is up on my store. It is called the Media Asset Manager, or however you want to pronounce it. What we can do, we can actually slice this song. Now, why would I want to slice a song? Because of the fact, let's say that you are selling you're selling your Suno music as packs. You're paying for Suno music, the $10, $20, whatever the hell it is that you're paying for. And you actually want to sell these songs instead of just publishing them. One of the biggest things that we all have problems with as creators is finding music that is not copywritten. Because we do not want to get a copyright strike against our account. Because, a few social media platforms will only allow you so many strikes before they just bounce your ass off. Which is, it's fair. They need to protect themselves and you need to protect yourself. So this is where AI music comes in. I can actually make an entire, say, 10 to 15 songs, all instrumental if I wanted to. Covering different genres and whatnot. Bundle these packs and sell them for anywhere between $20 to $30. And literally, sell them to other creators that don't have time or that they don't want to mess with the AI music. And say, hey, you can use this however you want to use it. Fully copyright free. All up to you on how you choose to use this. But they're going to want to hear the song. Instead of letting them hear the entire song, we're going to cut a couple of songs out. And this splicer here will allow me, so if I go to 0, let's see here, start time is 0, and the end time, let's just go 60 seconds. So we go, well, instead of 60, let's just give them a minute song for that. I can also do the duration if I wanted to. I can tell it how long. If I click splice clip, this is fast. Look how fast this went. It's done. All I have to do now is come here, go to video splicing, go to library, and the rose and the thorns. We now have a full 1 minute song. It was literally cut from the very beginning.
Bush keeps a time that nobody asked for. It ticks in
no AI involved whatsoever.
It talks in petals
on this
and
part.
The clockwork rabbit is late again. Or early. Time doesn't know here. I followed a pocket watch into a hole.
And I have a couple other ones here.
Polite and it swallowed me whole. The caterpillars smoke and they lecture the air. They say you're too tall, dear, and also too fair. I drank from a bottle marked drink me twice. The first made me small, the second made me lice. Not a bug, a feeling, the feeling of wrong. Like a nursery rhyme sung by a crow with a tongue. The rose bush cooed.
And that's
the
done
rules
as well.
stopped making sense 3 verses ago. The queen is a playing card, the king is a crow. I asked for directions, but the clock had no middle. So I'll sit in the garden where the petals decay.
So I could do each of these each song if I want to, 30 seconds. If it's instrumental. Magic Awakening, and we actually have a full JSON as well. That will actually help set things up, make it easier to find. And here's a full 30-second. And there we go. 30-second. You can do it 10-second, 20-second. You can cut it wherever you want. And with this program here, with the Media Asset Manager, you can actually splice videos together. So say that you have 10-second videos that you've made using Clean. And you want to join them all together end to end to end. You can easily do that here. And it's very, very quickly. I don't do a lot of videos, so I can't really show that too well. Well, actually, No, I don't have any videos. I was going to say, I think I have some videos, but I do not think I do, because I don't do a lot of videos. Actually, yes, I do. I take it back. I lied. Let's go into my Seamless program here, because I have quite a few of those. So if we go to New Seamless, let's see here, New Seamless, here we go. And we go to Output. Let's just grab a couple of these. Let's come down to here. We're going to grab this one here. And we will also splice together, where's the candle one? There we go, the candle one. Now this is taking two videos and just splicing them together, end to end. And boom, it is done. So all I got to do is come back to here, go to Video Splitter, because I know that's where that's at. What are you doing? Stop that. So here we go, splice, the splice video. If we copy this.
Before the first star was named, there was the light. Not the light of sun or moon, the light of witness. Lux aeterna lusa Deus Domini cum sanctis tuus in aeternam. The messenger descends through the star-vine dome, her wings not feather but filigree foam, each thread a prayer, each gap a grace, the light of heaven on her face. She carries no sword, she carries no scroll. Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini et lux perpetua lusa Deus. But the messengers not sing of rest, she sings a journey, she sings of the journey, the quest. The wings that glow are not a prize, they are the breath that never dies. Lift me to the filigree, I am the witness, I am the sea. I am the wings of filigree, the lace that weaves the divine sea. Every thread is a prayer spoken, every gap is a vow unbroken. I am the messenger of the golden hour, the light that breaks the tower, not of Babel but of gold. The star palace is my throne, eternal loves, eternal loves. This is the message, you are enough. They asked me for a sign, a seal, a scar, but I gave them only what they already are, a reflection of the light that never wanes, a quiet that holds the sound of range. It is the page where silence writes its age, it is where the grace pours through, and the golden hour proves that light is true. You do not need to earn the glow. In memoria eterna erit justus, the messenger closes her filigree wings, not in reverence. Ab oriente usque occidentum, she has delivered the only truth that matters. You have always been worthy. You have always been seen. The light does not come from heaven, it comes from the space between. When I fold my wings, let them say I rested. Not from labor, from love. Love that holds the filigree, love that holds the light, love that is the only darkness that has never known fright. I am the wings of filigree, the lace that weaves the divine sea. Every thread is a prayer spoken, every gap is a vow unbroken. I am the messenger of the...
Let me find where this ends.
She's filigree. Sign, a seal, she has delivered the only...
There we go. As you can see, Splicer really took this video.
I am the messenger of the golden hour, silence into song, the place where you have belonged all along. This is the message. You are enough. Lux aeterna lusa Deus Domini. Before the first star was named.
And boom. Automatically switch straight to the next video. Complete splice together. No AI, this runs off of any PC, any laptop, because it runs off your RAM and it runs off your CPU. So it doesn't matter if you have a newer PC or an older one or older laptop or a newer laptop, it runs perfectly and runs fast. I mean, this literally took less than less than 3 seconds to splice these together. I can literally, that's the wrong one. And I can also insert music or videos together. So say that you have a long video, you're doing a class. You're literally teaching a class, and there's a section that you forgot to put in. You can splice that new section in that you've recorded, or that you've had to re-record. You can splice it right back into the same video, and it's going to be seamless. They're not going to see it, or you can intentionally make it to where they can see it. Same with your audio. I can take and replace. I can now replace any audio into a video. Say that you have, again, you have 10 videos that you've made using Kling. As we know, Kling only does 10, maybe 15-second videos. And you actually want to put music to it. Or you want to do a voiceover for your own images and whatnot. You can now load up your original video. You can either replace the audio. There we go. Zoom in a little bit better. You can actually replace your audio. You can loop the audio, replace audio, mix layer, or voiceover. And this goes very, very quickly. I'm actually honestly surprised at how fast this does this. So you can, and you can also slice up your videos. So if you want to have a couple of 10-second videos or 20-second videos for social media as teasers and whatnot, this program will slice it very quickly, very easily. If I just show you here, if we go to slice, let's go to browse. Let's just grab this one here. And we're going to go to duration of, we'll keep it at 30 seconds. And we're going to click, and boom. Literally, press the button, and it's fucking done. So if we come to slice, we go to output. Let's see here. That's not the right one. Go to Liberty. Let's see here. We go to videos. Make sure that we're actually in the right one. Okay, those are all for. Oh, here enough. Here we go. Instagram Reel. Boom. This is a 30-second video now.
Before the first star was named, there was the light. Not the light of sun or moon. The light of witness. Lux aeterna lusa Deus Domini cum sanctis tuus in aeternam. The messenger descends through the star-vine dome, her wings not...
30-second video, great for B-rolls, great for teasers. Load it up onto TikTok, load it to YT, wherever the social media that you want to load it up to. And you can literally, and it manages all your files very easily, all within a nice library, so that you literally know exactly where they are. The file names are literally designed so that it is. If we go to here, go to properties. It literally has the day that you put it on. Date, time, full name. Makes it so much easier to find all your files. It actually made a program that actually semi-organizes you. I hate using that word. It makes me break out in a rash. I prefer chaos. But this is a lot faster. This is a one-and-done payment. You're not paying a monthly fee because I don't know about you, but I'm tired of paying all these freaking monthly fees. And it's stored on your own computer, which means that all your stuff that you're making is yours. You don't have to worry about CapCut saying, "Ooh, I really like that. I'm going to claim this as mine," which they, according to their agreement, they can do that. And to be honest, every single program, even TikTok, more than likely has that buried in their user agreement that nobody reads, myself included. So this way, you're not paying a monthly subscription. You don't have to worry about someone stealing your stuff and claiming it as their own. You don't have to worry about those annoying ass watermarks. The only time that there's going to be a watermark is if you put the watermark in it yourself. This is going to show people all of your creativity, your own products, all 100% branded for you. And that's what we need to do more. We need to start branding things. You need to stand out. If you want to make money, you're going to have to stand out somehow. Let's do the skull generator now. Here we go. Let's see here. I need to download this because I want to see the full screen. So here we go. We have the Skull Forge. Let's see what we have for our. See, we have an Inferno Reaper. I'm never happy when it does this. See how this actually goes. This is going to actually be. We'll do Copilot first. We'll pull up this one, and I'm just going to say, show me this as a photo. And then I'm going to go back to Claude, and I'm going to tell Claude that we need to change the output. We need to change the output so that it is in natural language, not a list, like this. There we go. The reason why I want to change it is because of the fact, hey Shannon, how you doing? By changing this to a natural language, this is what the AI is actually trained on. All of the AI arts, thank you for the heart meats, programs are trained off of natural language. If you give them a list like what this here is, it will do it, but it won't be as good. Let's see here. Is ready? What do you mean it's ready? I don't see it. Copy message. I don't want to copy message. Let's see here. You did not show me the picture. And this is Copilot, and Copilot will get a little stupid once in a while. Where is it? Where is the photo? You keep saying here it is, but it's not there. Copilot at its best, folks. There we go. Yay! Now it's doing its thing. So let's check out and see what CArt will come up with. And this is with a Gothic Laurel on it. Ooh, I like that. These would make for good t-shirts. T-shirts, mugs, tumblers. That one's good. And if we go ahead and we pop the Laurel off, we'll see how well it does without the Laurel. And okay, it's, Copilot is doing 2 of them. That is Copilot's version. Not too bad. I would probably have to upsize it, and we'll let that do its thing still. And we come to here. Hey, Lady T, how you doing? And this is without the Gothic influence on it. I kind of prefer the Gothic influence myself. And this is using CArt. Yes, I much prefer that. The Gothic influence part-wise. It just looks better. You never know until you actually put a Laurel on when it comes to CArt. And CArt, to me, is more powerful than what Midjourney is, simply because of the models that you can choose. The model will affect the look of your photos, as well as the Laurel. It's basically a mini stable diffusion, but you don't have to have the rig to run it. It does come with a warning, though. It will do adult spiciness, so if you're on live, you got to be a little careful on it. Are you really that bored, Rick? Are you truly that bored that you have to come on somebody's live to bitch and moan about AI? If so, you are honestly in the wrong fucking channel, my friend. You better not block by my driveway again this time. You gotta love people, you know? Most of the time... Now, I will actually address this once. There is a lot of AI slop. I will agree with that. And the reason why there is AI slop is because of the fact that people do not prompt properly. They're not putting things on brand. They're not giving the AI enough information. AI is not a magical tool. You need to actually give it proper information. And I'm not talking about writing an entire novel for one prompt. But I am talking about more than 1 or 2 sentences for an actual proper prompt. The more information that you give, the better output you're going to get. And it stops the whole quote-unquote AI slop. So, we have that. Let's see here. Did it actually fix my... Yes, it did. Let's click pop. Let's download this real quick. And let's see how that goes. Ah, this is much better. There we go. If the AI that you're using does not give you what you're after to begin with, simply correct it. Just come up to it and just go up to it and say, hey, this is not, what I want. This is not what I asked for, what I told you to do, and it screwed things up. And yes, I'm covering my screen up again. There we go. Because TikTok, again, as I said, will throw a hissy fit about some of the laurels. So we're going to check that out. And let's close that off. Let's actually, out of sheer curiosity, let's see what music actually comes up with. And this one I'm not going to enhance with Read. I'm just going to dump it straight into Flow Music. It could be utter shit. You don't know. And it actually decided to throw 3 photos at me. That one's not too bad. And that's Copilot. Copilot is actually surprising me with the photos. I won't really use it for anything else, but I will use it for, thank you for the gifts, I will actually use it for photos. But anything else beyond that, yeah. Let's see here. All right, so Flow Music is writing. Oh, this is going to be a little on the slow side today. That's fun. We'll close that one down. And at the same time, let's just randomize an Alice in Wonderland one just to see what it looks like. And to confuse Copilot. All right. Show this to me as a photo. And we'll pop up the Alice in Wonderland one. But, music.
The crystal at its skull awakens. Cryamic ice freeze bleeding through bone. Ancient and merciless. My axis tilts blue. Dimensional fog. Cold pressure rising. I am the design replicated in the frost.
Too early in the morning for heavy metal. So that's what it's going to produce. Not that that's that big of a shocker that it would produce that. Copy that. Copy the active tab. Make sure my computer is actually doing the thing. Yep, there we go. Yep. Just confirm. Yes. Yes, I want to see the photo. Oh, generate the Cheshire Wonderland right there. There we go. Let's see if it'll generate the photo now. See, this is the other reason why Copilot annoys me. You've got to kind of hold its hand a fair bit to get it to properly behave itself. But, 1, it's free. 2, according to Copilot, there is no actual daily limit on your photo generators. At least I haven't hit it. I was running it kind of hard last night. So, you really can't complain for it being a free service. And I think it was Jane who actually reminded me that, hey, Copilot still exists. I don't use Copilot. I use ChatGPT only for brand Bibles, Their photos aren't bad. Their photos are good, but seeing how I'm not paying for ChatGPT, I think I can do like 3, maybe 4 photos a day, and that's it. So I don't really use it that much for the only thing that I use ChatGPT anymore for is building brand Bibles, because right now, still hands down, it's the best out there for building brand Bibles. I use Gemini solely for I use Gemini for 2 things: Nana Banana 2, which you can do I think 20 photos for free on Gemini, and you can do, and I use it for brainstorming. I use Claude for both vibe coding as well as building my generators. I will also have it, I will use it a little bit for if I have like a question on pricing or something like that. I'm not 100% sure on where I'm going to put it. Claude can actually give me some ideas. Now these aren't too bad, but if we pop the Laurel off, I will bet you anything though, Copilot has nailed it. Yep, Copilot has actually done this rather well. Actually did a little bit better than what CArt did with the Laurel wise. So that's actually pretty decent. It looks almost like a playing card. So you can turn this into actually, this is the one thing that I do like about Copilot. So all I'm going to do is, okay, I like the photo. It looks like a playing card. So let's design a couple of more photos like this in the same theme, but as playing cards. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to download this one because that just gave me an idea. And we'll see what Copilot will come up with. See if it'll show me a photo like I want. Is it perfect? I love that direction. Yeah. Serial concept, Queen of Hearts, Mad Hatter, the White Hatter. Let's see here. What would you like me to generate? The Queen of Hearts photo or the Mad Hatter? Let's go the Queen. Let's do the Queen of Hearts. Dear Lord. Yep, he's blocking the driveway again. I may have to call the cops in a few minutes. This asshole doesn't move his rig. Construction. Literally, they think it's perfectly okay to park a semi right in front of your driveway and leave it there all fucking day. So let's build us a new generator. I'm going to cheat this a little bit. I'm going to show you how to cheat this with Claude. Once you've actually built a generator in a new chat, always start off in a new chat unless you are doing something specific. Like this one here, this chat is going to be nothing but generators. If I suddenly wanted to sell the Skull Forge and I started asking it for pricing and descriptions and all that, and I have, say, an extra 10 or 20 generators on here, it's going to pull information that's wrong from different generators because of the fact that it gets confused. So this way, all I got to do now is just say, I need a new generator. Let's see here. I got to actually upload the photo. We'll add the photo. Go here. New generator. Similar to the one that we just did, but this one, the subject is the photo that I uploaded, but I want all of them to look like cards from a deck of cards. And this is where that one sentence or 2 sentences we can get away with, for the most part. I may have to go in and kind of twist it a little bit more and say, okay, this isn't exactly what I wanted. Or you left out some things. But see, as you can see, drop down needs, character archetype, 10 presets. And what I really should do, and I should have done, to be perfectly honest, was tell it that this is a Gothic Alice in Wonderland. But we will see what it comes up with. If it does not quite get what I want, I'm just simply going to go back to Claude and say, hey, this isn't exactly what I wanted. This is what I wanted to begin with, and it will change it. And that goes with all the generators that I actually give people access to, which are in the generator drive file of mine. If you do not have the drive file, send me a DM. I will send it to you. There are quite a few generators in there that you can use for anything commercial-wise, personal, don't care. Sell them, trade them, make them your own. So we're going to let Claude do its thing there. We'll see what... Okay, this is without... This is literally without the Gothic influence on it. Why she has ears, I have no idea. Other than it was trying to do the whole Cheshire Cat thing. And turned Alice into the Cheshire Cat. Let's see here. Let's see here. Or design the card layout first. Nope, generate the photo. Generate the photo, please. See, I can be nice once in a while to the AI. Until it starts pissing me off, and then I'm going to tell it, hey, start behaving, you bastard. Let's see here. Oh. So I could literally take all these Alice in Wonderland photos that I'm generating. I can turn them into a movie with the seamless factory. Then I can splice that movie into little tiny sections if I so desire to do that. I can make a lot of different music for pack-wise. And if I go to Reed, what I can do, I'm going to tell Reed that we're going to switch gears here. Reed, we are going to switch gears. I want to make a pack of AI music, which means I need 10 ideas for each track, and these tracks are going to be pure instrumental. Boom. And this is, I have Reed in DeepSeek because I actually like what DeepSeek and Reed can actually do. So we're going to have, it's literally going to give us 10 packs. Let's see here, instrumental concept, a constellation weaving itself into existence. Each note is a thread of light. The piece starts with a single bowl strike, the big bang in miniature, expands slowly, never rushing, ends with a single cello harmonic. That's a star winking out. Track 2, carousel, music box, detuned. We have the last library, track 4, 5, 6. So it's literally giving us different ideas, and we can go through. I would literally read through all of these. But instead of doing that, what we're going to do is let's just go, okay, love these ideas. Let's start building each one. There we go. And we can let the AI go fully and start building each one out. Track 1, Producer AI, which, by the way, Producer AI is actually Flow Music. They went from Refusion to Producer AI, then Google bought them out, or they joined forces with Google, one or the other, and it's now Google Flow Music. It is way more powerful than what's, as I said, it's more powerful than what Suno has ever been. We have literally mood, sacred, instrument, sound prompt, which is what we want, so that it stops singing crap that it's not supposed to sing. And we're going to paste that in there. While we're doing that, we're going to go to Read, and we're going to say, okay, next track, please. And I can have Read build all 10 tracks. 2 of 10. And then I can turn around and sell these to people that are on YouTube, that are on TikTok here, that don't want to have worry about getting copyright strikes. Game designers as well. still building the generator. The generator I am building is going to be a dark. Well, there we go. It's finished. It's a dark deck of basically Alice in Wonderland, but as a deck of cards. So we literally have Dark Alice, the Death card, the Fool, the Shadow Queen. Let's see here. We'll go Dark Alice. We'll give this one a copy, and we are going to see. But see, this one might be on me, because this wasn't exactly what I was hoping for, per se. There we go. This is Alice's Fall. Some of these aren't too bad, actually. This is without the Gothic influence. This is a Gothic, the one generator that I have, it's a Gothic Alice in Wonderland. If you ever played a game called McGee's Alice in Wonderland, it was a very twisted Gothic Alice. That's what the brain popped up on this. Love the eyes on that one. Not too bad, actually. That's without the Gothic influence, and then you add the Gothic influence, and it kind of warps the ever-living shit out of it. Now that is creepy. I love that one. That's pretty cool, too. That's just wrong. But to be perfectly honest, I would say at least 2 of these I wouldn't use. So 2 out of 8, that's not bad. Let's see what this card looks like, the Dark Alice. And we will ask us here. And here's the answer straight up, no fluff. Nothing you did was the problem, of course. Concept you asked for, accidentally tripped. Yes, okay. Typical triggers include, okay, that's fine. Let's try this. Let's try this instead. Let's see, generate this as a photo. Which, by the way, what I'm using right now is Copilot. And we'll see if it actually... yay, there we go. It's going to generate the photo. So apparently for Copilot, if you wanted to do a photo, just tell it to generate the photo. Don't use show me a photo. Just tell it to generate the photo. And it seems to kick that in. So, tip of the day. If you're going to use Copilot for photos, which, by the way, it does do really good photos, tell it to actually generate it. And where did my dark deck go? There it is. Let's go to the death card just to see what this one looks like as well. Pop this into C art. Now, see, this is what I was after. Mind you, the text isn't that good, but that does happen. Thank you for reposting this, by the way. Yeah, see, the text isn't that great, but I could always take that and Canva, get rid of it, and put something else in if I wanted to. Ooh, I like that one. So these aren't too bad. Some of these for the playing cards aren't bad, and that's what I was after, is to have it look more like a deck of cards than anything else. And let's see what... here we go. The Dark Alice. This is Copilot's. And Copilot actually did a really good job of that, too. Got the Cheshire Cat in the background. The cake that says "Eats Me." There you go. Voila. And then we go back to here. Oh, we're going to tell Copilot to, okay, generate this photo for me. Yep. And we'll let that pop up, and we'll see if that actually triggers its the quote-unquote safety thing again. Let's see. Here's how we can safely rework while keeping it. Okay, the Veiled Reaper. We'll just click on the Veiled Reaper. No, it's not. Okay. Generate the Veiled Reaper for me. Oh, okay, so there is actually a limit. It actually said there wasn't a daily limit, but apparently there is now a daily limit. Let's see here. What's the daily limit? What is the daily limit? As last night you said there was no limit. Boop, boop, boop. You gotta love when the AI lies to you. We were talking last night. I told you there was no fixed limit on how many images you can request, and that's true. You can ask for as many prompt styles, yep, but separating that from the image generator itself has a daily creation cap. So, let's see here. But the system can only generate a certain number of images. Well, what is that? Yeah. What is the... see, this is why I don't use Copilot. Copilot is a pain in the ass. It will go around and around and around, and it will not tell you what you want. So, but we hit the daily limit, apparently, but I will show you some of the images that it actually came up with last night. Let it finish its thing, and we go back to CR. Really? Okay, yeah, this definitely was not what I was after. So, we're going to go back to Claude, and I'm going to tell Claude that, hey, this was a misunderstanding on both of our parts. I did not prompt you very well. The photo that I gave you was a Gothic style, slightly twisted Alice in Wonderland. And I want to keep that theme, but as playing cards, not different styles of cards like what you gave me in this generator. So that's easy. We can literally got it. I misread the brief, so I actually, that was on me. That wasn't exactly on Claude. So it's going to rebuild this one. That's fine. Close that off. And it's going to literally rebuild me the entire Alice in Wonderland playing deck card. Mind you, the cards aren't going to be bad, more than likely. Let's see here. Let's just do the Siren, just out of pure curiosity. Copy the active tab. We go back to CR. We'll keep the Gothic. We'll do the Gothic one, and then we will pull this off. Now, there is no telling exactly what CR it's going to produce, so I do have to be a little careful with some of the prompts and actually reading some of these. Because you never know. Oh, gotta do the puzzle. Yeah, do the puzzle thingy. There we go. Oh, what do you mean? I did do that right. Stupid thing. Thank you. Ugh. So, just a second, because with the sirens, I already know it's going to produce something that it probably shouldn't be producing. So let's go back to here. Okay, it is still building. If you actually ever want to watch Claude at work, if you click the little gray symbol, the little gray writing right down there, it will actually show you how this is doing it. And I can go back. I can actually go back to read and build this second pack here. And I already did that. All right, cool. Just to be on the safe side, we'll get rid of that. Pop that. And boom. So I can turn around and sell all of this music that I'm having having Flow Music make. Put them into a 10-pack, 20-pack, something like that. Sell it for anywhere between $10 to $40, depending on your target market. And I can split these using my lovely little media asset manager. No AI involved in this whatsoever. Alright, I'm just going to cover this up just for a second just to make sure that these are safe. Yeah, they're safe. Put that here. So these aren't too bad. This is with the Gothic influence. And without the Gothic influence. Exactly what I was after. That was the first one I ever did. Here's some of this one here. So if I wanted to, I can actually cut this up into sections, 30 seconds, a minute, whatever I want. That way I can put it onto my website so people can actually listen to the music and decide on if they actually want to buy it or not. I can actually splice in music within music. So I can literally tell it, hey, let's add this music, this file. Here's the primary file. Let's add a couple of these things, cut a few of the things out, and leave it that way. Good. You're moving your ass. Or you better. No. And let's see here. Reed, as you can see, this is very fast. Reed actually already did the next pure instrumental. Oops, make sure that that's the right one. And we'll see if this is actually good or not. Some of these things that it's going to produce, meh. Other ones, not so good, but I can literally tell Reed, I want instrumental for rock. I want instrumentals for gospel. Whatever you want, Reed will actually do that. Hey, Designs. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the gifts. But this is how you're going to actually start making money using AI music. It's not just about going in and having it put it out on all the social media platforms and whatnot. You can turn around and sell this stuff. Everyone's kind of overlooking that aspect. Oh, this is kind of nice. See if Claude is done generating. Yep, nope, it's still building. But this is also where you go to other AI programs. You can do, I think, between 10 to 20 photos with Gemini free version. It uses Nano Banana 2 without any cost to you. Now let's tell Reed, well, that's not too bad, music-wise. We're going to tell Reed, instead of continuing on with the theme that we were doing, okay, let's take a break from the other tracks and give me 10 instrumentals for rock and roll. Boom. No lyrics in it. You can actually include lyrics if you so desired. You can even offer your service. What you could do is, using Flow Music, you can actually tell people, hey, with your brand Bible, I can make a song that is very suitable for, that's going to be on brand for you, for your YT channel, for your TikTok channel, your IG channel. And you will not have to worry about getting a copyright strike against you for the music that I produce. And then you can do it a couple of ways. You could actually sell it as personal use only, which I think is kind of a dumb idea. Or you could sell it for commercial. Or, like what I do, I give everyone full rights to use the songs, use the generators however they want, for a couple of reasons. One, can't afford an attorney to copyright all this stuff, because the copyright stuff takes a little bit of money. And two, even if, say like I copyrighted this this very first song, whatever the hell the very first song is, on track 1. Let's just go Grease Fire at the Drag Strip. Okay. Build track 1. And seeing how I have a couple of tracks in here, I'm just going to be on the safe side. I'll grab that one. But say that I actually went through, trademarked this, trademark held up in, say, the United States. That's well and good for those that are in the United States. But if somebody here in Australia decides, oh, I like that music, I'm going to use it, I would have to trademark it in the United States. I would have to trademark it in Australia. Every country that you want to trademark something in, you literally have to go to that country and trademark your stuff. A lot of fucking money. 2, do you really think you're going to get your money back if, say, somebody actually uses your music and you're like, hey, I didn't give you your permission? You know, you tell your lawyer, I need you to send out a cease and desist letter. That's going to cost you $300, $400, maybe $500, depending on the lawyer. You know, it doesn't. It's so you're not going to. You're going to lose money chasing after every Tom, Dick, and Harry that uses your stuff. So, I say don't bother with that. You know, don't worry about it. Don't lose any sleep over it. Don't give yourself any extra gray hairs. There's no sense in it. And to be perfectly honest, if someone is stealing your stuff, that means that you're doing something right. Let's see if this is actually decent rock and roll or not. But make sure you actually brand your stuff. Put your branding on your website. Your branding should be everywhere that you can put it on, from your social media to the emails to your websites. Even if you're using something like, especially if you're using like Unbrandly, which I'm a part of, link is in the bio. You want to make sure that you actually have your logo set up, a brand Bible set up as well, and this way you can give this to any AI or you can write it yourself, and it's going to be on brand. It's going to sound exactly like your brand. It's not going to sound like Kellogg's. It's not going to sound like Nike. It's going to be your brand. This is how you this is how you step up into the digital world. So so we have a 1960s surf rock instrumental, fast tempo. So that's what we're building right now. Let's see what this one come up with. This is it's supposed to be the Cheshire Cat. That's a little on the weird side, but still kind of neat. Song, I can literally, let's just download this one here. Let's see here, let's go to download. And B3. We'll have read run track 2 now. Track 2, please. And we'll see which one it actually pulls up. Here we go, flow music. The Midnight at the Crossroads. Blues rock, dark swamp instrumental. So we'll let it finish doing its thing. And then I will show you what you can actually do. Hey Lucy, how you doing? By the way, I'm just going to pick on Lucy because they came in here. Let's say that they have a YouTube channel or a TikTok channel all about instrumental healing. Good to know. They want specific sounds for their output. But they don't want to have to pay for flow music. They don't know how to use Suno music, or they just don't have the fucking time, because doing the content can take a fair bit of time. So if we can save people time, that's worth their money. So I could literally go to Lucy here and say, hey, I make music, AI music, all purely instrumental. I really like your channel. I would like to be able to help you. I have this pack of music, say 10 different songs. You can use it for any and all purposes, whatever you want to do. Feel free to use them commercial-wise, private, whatever. And it's only going to cost you $10, $10, $20, $30, whatever I think I can get away with. And then, if they like the songs, if they like that pack, you can also turn around and say, hey, if you really like this pack, instead of buying a pack that everybody else is going to have, I can, for a price, of course, I can make you music that is specifically for your channel, specifically for your brand. It's not going to sound like anybody else's brand. It's not going to... nobody else. I will never give this to anybody else. This will be purely your music. And then this is how you start getting word of mouth built up. Because say that they really like the music that you gave them. They commission one piece just to test you out. And you would literally tell them, hey, for one piece, I'll do it for $5, $6 for that very first one. Then after that, it's going to cost you a bit more. But as an introductory price, I'll make you one track for $5. If you like it, great, cool. We can do some serious business together. If you don't like it, hey, cool, sorry. There's the fucking door. Be a little nicer than that, mind you. But this gives you more options than just going to like DistroKids and saying put my music out everywhere and hoping that you can actually make some kind of commission off of it. Because every single platform out there takes anywhere between 1 month to 2 months to pay out royalties, and the royalties aren't that big. But if I can take these songs that I'm producing and actually selling them for, anywhere between $10 to $30, depending on how many songs they put together, I will make more money faster than waiting on any of the. Yep, that word just went right out of my head. I will make more money faster than waiting for dribs and drabs coming in from Spotify, YT, TikTok, whatever. So this is another revenue that you can actually open up very easily. Flow Music's $8 a month, so you can't bitch about that. Did I actually copy that? No, I did not copy that. And then what I would do with each of these tracks, grab that, quit doing that, thank you. Press that. I would come to my media asset manager, I should say. Okay, I downloaded that. Right here, we literally have the media asset manager, and I will just slice 10 seconds off the song, or 20 seconds. Let's just go 20 seconds. Put that in there. Instead of going 30 seconds, we're going to go 20 seconds. We'll go 20. Press slice clip. Boom. Literally a second. And I have the grease fire. Let me pause that for just a second. That's a little on the slow side, but that's not too bad for blues. Where did he go? There it is. So I now have a sampler. 20-second sampler that I can put on my website. So that people can actually go through and listen to this. Get an idea if they actually want to buy this or not. Now you could put lyrics into this, but I think what I would do is, if I'm selling these packs, I'm going to do pure instrumentals on one side and then lyrics on the other. This way, the lyrics, if you're going to do lyrics, it can actually kind of limit you a little bit. So I think the lyric-wise would be more for commission. You can go to somebody, or they will start coming to you. Again, as I said, Lucy there, transformational healer. She really likes my the song that I produced for him. They are in this different, complete circle than what I am, and say a few people actually, a few other creators that follow her. They're like, "Oh, where did you get that song?" Well, I got this a song from the Grumpy Marketer. Here's his webpage. Go have a listen. He does a really amazing song for me. New person comes to me and says, "Hey, I heard that you do commissions." I was like, "Well, yeah, I can do commissions for you. Do you need help building a brand Bible? Do you have a brand Bible? What's your YouTube channel?" You ask all the important questions. And then you ask them, "Hey, do you need a song that has lyrics to it? Or do you want a song that just is pure instrumental?" And you can customize each song per customer. And you can start charging. The more people that actually come to you, the more you can charge. The best example of this that I can give to you, and this is a problem that everybody wants to have, and it is a really good problem to have, and this is what Rolex actually started off with. Rolex, as you all know, is a very, very fancy, very, very expensive watch company. That's not how they started. The creator, the CEO, the original one of Rolex, started off making watches for miners, because he himself was a miner, and he was getting tired of all the watches breaking every time he went down in one of the mines. They were just cheap shit products, and he needed a timepiece that he could actually use properly and not have to worry about it getting scuffed and broken and whatnot. So he built himself a couple of watches, sold a couple to his workmates. Word of mouth got around that, hey, this watch is really, really good. So other people started coming up to him and saying, "Hey, can you build me a watch? I will pay for it and whatnot. And he had so many customers that he couldn't keep up. So what did he do? He raised his prices, figuring that if he raised his prices up, it would actually slow down the amount of people that he had coming into him. That's all he wanted to do, was slow down the orders so that he could keep up, and he wasn't disappointing people. But the thing is, people still really liked the watches. And so he still had the problem with too many customers. So he reinvested his money that he was making off his watches and bought better parts, better equipment, started building better watches even more, and more people were coming. He kept raising his price up, trying to find basically where his price ceiling was, so that people would slow their asses down, so that he could keep up with the orders. And eventually, it went from a common, everyday man's watch to now it's, $10,000, $20,000 fucking watch, or probably even more. And this is the problem that you want. This is the kind of problem that we want. But to have this kind of problem, you're going to have to do better at your marketing. You're going to have to do better at your branding. And not enough people are talking about this. I don't care if you were selling digital products or physical products. The very first thing that you needed to have is an actual brand Bible. And if you do not have a brand Bible, you do not know what a brand Bible is, go to my link in my bio, go to my store, go all the way to the bottom, and then go back up probably about 3 or 4 products. You're looking for a free product of mine that is a ebook/audiobook that says Brand Bibles and Why You Need One. And it will teach you how to actually build your brand Bible. I still recommend using ChatGPT to build it. The only thing that I will recommend is instead of using 6 pain points, you're going to ask for 12. And this is going to be the base of everything that you give ChatGPT, that you give Claude, that you give Gemini. I don't care what, Mantis, wherever the hell whatever AI you're using, you're going to give your brand Bible. That's the very first thing that you're going to do. Because this is going to tell the AI everything it needs to know about you and your brand. And yes, you can be the brand itself, or in the case of Realm Renders, which is one of my brands, it's a brand all on its own. It has no real attachment to me per se. Whereas the Grumpy Marketer, that's me. I am the brand. The Realm Render is more on the creative side of things, generators, music packs, things of that nature. 2 separate brands under one umbrella brand, which is the Grumpy Marketer, and On Brandly. Everything is literally powered by On Brandly. Full website service. Go into that in a little bit. But the marketing wise, you need to be able to go into the AI and say, okay, here's my brand Bible. Here is my one of my photos, or here's a photo pack. Here's a generator. I need you to write me a sales page. I need for you to write me an email to let my people know that I just put this product out. And it's going to literally sound like you. It's going to stop the whole AI slop thing. It's going to stop it from sounding mechanical and generic, utter bullshit. Let me actually show you. Let's go to here. We're going to go to New Chat. I'm going to grab my brand Bible. Let's go to Google. I need to go to Google Docs. And I am going to grab the Realm Renders, because I don't remember if it's on my PC or not. I'm just going to go Realm Render. See what pops up. It should actually pop up with my brand Bible. There it is, the brand Bible. By the way, the brand Bible, just a really quick thing. Brand overview, brand positioning, your target market. You want full high details on this one. We have buyer persona, negative persona. If you do not know what a buyer or negative persona is, just ask and I will tell you. I'm not going to go through it right now, but if you do not know what it is, ask me and I will cover that real quick. My brand voice and tone, which basically, how does my brand sound? How does it come across? Brand colors, brand identity and direction, production strategy, brand exposure. Oh, Why now? It's 10 minutes due to reproductive content, my ass. Ugh. Oh well, I don't care. We'll just ignore that. So, we literally have an entire brand Bible there. And I am going to go to Claude. And I'm just going to say, okay, first, this is my brand Bible. Boom. And what I'm going to do, and I'm going to actually have it build me a sales page. But I need to come up to here. We're going to go to here. We're going to go to app.onbrandly.com. I have to open this up in Chrome because Edge, for some reason, is screwing up on me today on getting to Unbrandly. So I will use what everyone else keeps telling me to use, Chrome. And we're going to go to media storage. I'm going to load a couple of things up here. Let's upload file. And I think I have a couple of, we'll go here, here. Let's see if we have a few of those downloaded or not. That one, that, and that. There we go. We'll just load these ones up because I want to be able to give Claude the photos. So I'm going to just tell Claude straight up. While that's loading that, I'm going to come back to Claude. What are we building? So here we go. Got it done. So, Realm Render, brand, Bible, logged in, void. Yep. What are we building? Okay. I need a sales page for this HTML generator that I uploaded. So we're going to upload the sale. We're going to literally upload the Alice. Let's see, where is it? Gothic one. Where are you? I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. The Gothic Wonderland. We're going to upload that. That way it can actually see it. And I'm going to tell it. Let's see here. Here is where my logo is sitting at. I want the logo to be included in the HTML sales page. So we're going to go back to here. We're going to find my Realm Render. There it is. Close all this off. And we're going to grab the link, get the link. Come back to Edge. Pop that there. And I want you to include all of these photos, as these photos are the product of the HTML generator, so that people get an idea of what they can produce with it. And then we're just going to grab all of these lovely little social media. We're just going to keep grabbing all the links. Let's bring that over there so it just makes it a little easier. And I'm literally just going to pop this in here. And I'm just going to keep grabbing all the photos that I've uploaded. Get link here. Yep. Press the right button there. Get link. Yep. Don't do that. Hit the right button there, Dennis. And come back to here. I don't know why I keep looking for it down at the bottom when I know it's up at the top. Definitely want to grab that one. Mind you, that's the wrong folder, but I don't care. And there, that'll work. And we press enter. And Claude is literally going to... this prompt isn't going to work for you, Hannah. This is 100% for my brand, Realm Renders. And how to build a sales page for this specific Alice in Wonderland Gothic generator. Let's see here. Let me read the skill files and upload. Yeah, okay, there we go. Good, I have enough. Gothic Wonderland prompt generator. Decorative Crimson Pro font. Velvet Teal color world presents like Cheshire Cat, Alice Falling, Mad Tea Party. Now let me build the sales page. So it's going to literally build me an HTML. And by the way, good morning, Hannah. I did not see you come in. I apologize for that. So I'm going to let Claude literally build me in the entire HTML page for this. And this way, I actually will have a really, really good sales page that I could load to my store and sell this one particular generator. If I wanted to, I could bundle a whole bunch of generators together and have Claude build me an actual really good sales page. Yeah. All you're going to do is you're going to go to Claude. You could probably go to Gemini, ChatGPT, and all you need to just do is load up your brand Bible. You're going to literally say, you're going to start a brand new chat. Always start a new chat and keep your chat separate. It makes it so that you don't have to worry about the AI getting so confused. But you you're going to tell it, here's my brand Bible. Or if you are on ChatGPT and you actually have the memory space open, you're literally going to save your brand Bible there. So all you got to do is just say, hey, using my brand Bible, I need a sales page for the HTML generator or generators that I've loaded up. You can include the price, which I should have actually included the price, but that's didn't really do that. Ajax. So we can literally, and then you're going to just tell it, I need an HTML sales page using my brand Bible, and it's going to literally build you an entire HTML sales page that you could then load to your own website, hosting it through OnBrandly, preferably, of course. And this way you're saving, like right now on my store with my product right now, and not this one here, the Media Asset Manager, it is up on my store. It's on Beacons because I'm still building my web page back up because I really want to improve the ever-living shit out of it. But Beacons takes like 9% out of all profit-wise. If you do, say, Etsy takes, I think, 9.6%. I don't remember, out of every single transaction. Here we go. But if you have your own website and you're using Stripe only pulls 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. So here's my webpage. Gothic Wonderland prompt generator, the gallery. So if we click on the gallery, boom. What you'll be creating. Every image below was generated using a prompt produced by this tool. This is the dark edge your AI art has been missing. So, as you can see, it's fully flexing. Yes, the pain points will be addressed automatically. And if it doesn't, I can actually literally go back to Claude and say, okay, we need to address a few pain points. So this is what it actually gave me. We have fallen into the realm where Alice goes dark, the Cheshire Cat grins from the void, and the Mad Hatter has completely lost the plot. Generate cinematic AI-ready prompts from the darkest corners of Wonderland in seconds. No skill required, just pure twisted imagination. Get instant access, see what it creates. We have a nice little banner going across there. Single HTML file, no installation, works offline, no subscriptions. One-time purchase, instant download. Has a nice little, as I said, it has a gallery. If we click on that, it won't blow the pictures up, so I can actually tell it, hey, we want to blow the pictures up, if we so desired that. Built for obsessive outputs. Every control is crafted to push your AI generator to its darkest, most cinematic portrait. 20-plus character controls. Gothic mood engine, full lighting system, art style, one-click randomizer, built-in presets, every control you need, has full things, 10 scenes ready to fire, own it forever. No subscriptions, which, by the way, is a pain point from the Realm Render. Because I don't know about you, but I'm tired of fucking paying for a ton of subscriptions. No login, no cloud dependency, download once, open in any browser, generate forever. Gothic Wonderland generator, $17. See, I didn't tell it what to put the price at. It just automatically put a price of $17. If I don't want $17 and I say, hey, I want to charge $20 for it, Claude will go back in and change that to $20. Yes, you would literally drive traffic. By having your own website, you do have to drive traffic yourself. And this is where TikTok, YT, IG, this is where all of this comes in. You're literally going to build your entire brand using social media. You can pay for ads, which there are trade-offs of going organic or paid. Either way, excuse me, you're still paying for something. You know, not $17 for this generator, not a bad price. Again, it all depends on your target market and what you think you can actually charge them and that they're willing to pay. So, you do have to generate your own traffic. Now, let's say that you wanted to go into Etsy. The thing is, if you make generators, you cannot sell the generator itself on Etsy. You can sell the photos, mind you, but that takes a little bit of time to set up the photos, because what you're going to do, let's say that I want to sell a pack of 10 to 20 photos for tumblers using my Alice in Wonderland Gothic generator. Using this one here. I would do 10 photos, maybe 20, run them through CArt, run them through whatever AI art program that you want to run them through, resize them so that they fit the tumbler size so that the user doesn't have to mess with that, and sell them for probably, to be perfectly honest, if you're going to sell photos, just the photos themselves, the max that you're going to be able to sell them for is about $10. Excuse me. I would honestly sell for probably between $5 to I would sell them for no more than $10. More than likely, $5. Now you're thinking to yourself, well, shit, $5 doesn't sound like a lot of money. But when it comes to the photos, and you're selling them on Etsy, Etsy has its own built-in target, its own built-in audience, so you don't have to drive traffic to it. $5, yeah, doesn't sound like a lot. But if you get, say, 10 people buying every single day, that's $50. Minus whatever the hell Etsy takes on it. But that's $50 that you didn't have in the first damn place. So when it comes to digital products, like selling just the photos themselves, it's about numbers, it's not about the price. The generators, the tools are where you actually want to be at. So I can make a whole bunch of Alice in Wonderland different kind of generators, bundle them together, and sell them to somebody that is absolutely in love with Alice in Wonderland, so that they can make their own stuff. That is where you start making the money at. I can make an entire Alice in Wonderland song pack if I wanted to. Again, I would be using it. Not that. I would be using my media asset manager, which is up on my store. It's $197, and I would be splitting all the songs up, making 10-second, 20-second song packs, and selling the music along with the photos. People, every time I hear about people making music, AI music, they're trying to figure out how to sell it and whatnot, what they can do, what they can't do. Everyone's always talking about, oh, let's put it up on, let's go to DistroKid or some service similar to that, and let's put it up on Spotify, let's put it up on YouTube, let's put it up on TikTok, and hope that people sit there and constantly click on the song, and they really like it, and I can start generating monthly income, passive income no less, which I hate that term, by the way, through YouTube, through TikTok, through IG, wherever the hell you want to use it for. But that limits you, because one, you have to hope people actually go to your site, click on your Spotify list and start listening to it. Whereas if I start selling these packs, again, 10 to 20 songs, they're fast to generate, people are going to like them, they're going to want to buy them, and with the full commercial use, you actually have a full audience. So you can actually have people that actually just want to listen to your songs and own them, instead of having to worrying about ads and all this other bullshit. Or to the creators that are here on TikTok, on YT, that need the actual music, but they don't have time to set up, or they don't have that much skill writing their music. So instead of just relying on a residual, what the hell's the word? I can't think of what the word is all of a sudden. Profit sharing, not profit sharing, but it's on the tip of my tongue. Either way, instead of waiting for dribs and drabs coming in from Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, you can start selling your these packs of music to people. Now, to sell the AI music itself, yes, you have to have your own website. You cannot sell it on like a platform like Etsy. They won't let you. They will not let you sell it. But the key here is literally to sell your music as commercial use, copyright free, royalties. Thank you, designs. That's the word. For some reason, my brain was stuck on it. It was going to be a P word. Why? I have no idea. That's just the way my brain works. Royalties. There we go. So instead of relying on royalties, which are very slim and few, and you also have to worry about policy changes, sell the music. Literally, start selling your music. You will make more money selling the music than you will off of royalties. Yes, royalties are quote unquote a passive income. That word I hate very much because there is no such thing as passive income. You literally have to actually work at it for it to actually work. You do actually do some work. It's not just sit on your, post it on to have Destro Kids post it on Spotify and just walk away from it. It doesn't work like that. You need to advertise. You need to push people towards your playlist. There is actual work involved in this. But it can still be a very small stream of income. Very, very tiny stream of income until you start building up like your YT channel. But that takes time. Everything's going to take time. You have two trade-offs here, folks. You can do what is called organic, which is what I'm doing right now. It's basically me coming online, posting videos, posting stuff on on all social media platforms that I'm on, and letting the work do its thing. Or I could do the paid version, which is I pay for ads. Now, there is a trade-off on both. One, organic takes time. This is not a, oh, you're going to be rich over fucking night. Mind you, you're not going to be rich over fucking night anyways. Sales will actually run, a paid ad will actually run more customers to you very quickly. But you have to pay for it. So, if you are on a shoestring budget, paying for an ad might not be your thing. And it's a cold ad, so you don't know if it's going to reach your target market properly or not. Two, the organic side, instead of paying money to bring people in, you are giving up your time. So there is a trade-off. You either lose money or you give up your time. You can do both, mind you. But when you're first starting out, I honestly tell everybody, go organic because of the fact that you build trust faster organically than you do running ads. Because if you run ads, people are going to get tired of seeing your ads, and you're going to constantly have to sit there and adjust your ads and everything else, and you're going to start losing money. Organic-wise, you're just losing time because it takes a while to build things up for people to actually trust you to start buying things from you. So again, I can literally come up to here. Let's see here. Where was the Cheshire Cat? I know it was around here somewhere. The Mad Hatter, Dark, Tumblr Rap Art. I gotta actually see what that one is. White Rabbit, Caterpillar, Through the Mirror. Actually, let's do Through the Mirror. Nope, there's the Cheshire Cat. I was gonna say, I knew it was there. So, we're gonna copy that. Chuck this into Flow Music, just to see what this one is about. But I can make entire movies out of all my still art using the Seamless Production House. Then split that movie up into multiple sections. Splice them together, just for the sheer hell of it, if I want to make something kind of really warped and twisted. Or I can cut bits and pieces out to use for teasers. Like with these music packs, using my program, which is no AI involved whatsoever, literally, I can split this in seconds, less than seconds. For a full split, if I want to only do, like this one here is a 20 second. If I want to just do a 10-second one for the output, press slice, and boom, it's fucking done. It's already sitting there. This is the grease fire one. It'll be a 10-second. Here we go. Yep, there we go. 10-second clip that I can put on my website. And this is the Cheshire Cat, what Flow Music came up with.
Oh, you are still here. How very brave of you. Or perhaps how very foolish. The tea is cold, the sky is salt, the bird is stone. Wait for the end. The sun is white, the grass is blue. Up is down, left is right. The rules stopped making sense 3 verses ago.
3 verses ago.
Watch the grin stay in the air. We are all mad here. I am the ghost of the deep woods.
Ting, tumble, red.
The roses tick, they keep the time.
Still like the Cheshire.
Nobody asked for this, the trees have skin. The ground is fire, the light is pie, it is cold beneath the bark. Stop! Listen! The wind is dead. Everything is gone. Only I remain. Nothing but the tea.
So, if I wanted to, I could literally sell these and go from there. So you can literally make AI packs of music, sell them on your own store. You can do the generator, sell that. You can even have Claude build you websites if you so desire, just by giving it your brand Bible. And if I didn't like one aspect of this, I can literally come back to Claude and say, okay, hey, we need to change a couple of things. Like let's do it this way. I need to change a couple of things. First, the price is $20. Second, we need to hit my target market's pain points a little harder, but subtle this time around. And let's put one bit of music up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually load the music. Yep. Actually, I got to download the music first. I'm getting ahead of myself there. Come here. Let's just download this one. Go to download. Go to MP3. And then we'll load my, we shall upload that to my on-Brandly storage. The upload. There we go. Paste that. Wait until it comes, until it's done, and then we're just going to grab it here. We're going to grab the get the link. Come back to Claude, and we're going to tell it music up on the site as well. Here is the link to the music, and boom, And Claude is literally going to build this for me. Hey, Butterfly, how you doing? So we can literally have Claude, and Claude is my go-to for generating pretty much anything code-wise, which is HTML. My generators come out way better with Claude than anywhere else. I don't have to fight it as much. Plus, I have a skill set up that will allow me to build all of that. And I can actually even go to 3 target edit price, $17 to $20. Paint point copy woven into the hero feature pricing, and a custom audio player. Let me make all 3 changes. So Claude is going to literally do this entire HTML page for me. I don't have to do anything. I can come back to my generators and play around. Let's see, Dark Wonderland cards. Let's see here. Let's just do the Joker. Copy active tab. Chuck this into CArt. We'll leave that one Laurel up, and we're going to go to show this to me as a photo. This is Gemini, by the way, using Nano Banana 2, and we'll see what it comes up with. Because you never know. But the media, wrong program. There we go. The Media Asset Manager is a major time saver, and you can do some serious stuff with this very, very quickly. From splitting music to splicing it together to actually inserting music to audio to videos as well. You can splice video after video together so that it will produce longer forms. So again, say that you have 10-second videos that you've made, but you want to turn it into a music video. If you go to Canva or you go to CapCut, you got to worry about the irritating watermarks, plus it takes time to do that. This here, splice them together, it's fast and it's simple. Like this one here, if I splice this here, let's clear all. Let's go to add files. We're going to go to here. I got to go to my new, let's see here. We go to new seamless. I can pick multiple files here. We're going to grab that one there, that one. Let's see here. Mind you, these are just random ones that I'm just grabbing. Grab that one there, grab that one there as well. Click open. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photos. We're going to force the re-encoder. Click the split. And this part, when it's re-encoding it, this will take just a little bit of time. But it makes it so it's not so glitchy. And splicing 5 files. So it does not take that long. Duration 580.711 seconds. So it's a long movie. But we make it we reinforce the re-encoding. It will take a little bit of time when you're doing 5. It's to make it so that this entire thing is one smooth video. If you don't actually have to do the encoding part. But if you are using different formats, you will want to actually re-encode it. And it will re-encode off the very first program that you put up there. So we'll let that run. And here's the Joker for the Alice in Wonderland. This is using Gemini. If we come back to here. And that is the actual Joker as well. The card-wise. Not too bad. Oops. Close this off. Close that off. Let's see if bingo, it's done doing that. So let's see what this does. Open this one up, and there is no music. Where is the music? Pricing you'll be creating. I'll change it. Oh, here we go. So if we do that here, we can actually have the music. Change the price to $20. stop paying monthly for less. There we go. Let's see here. $20, one file. Open it in any browser and generate forever. No subscription. Eating your budget. No login wall. No dependency on anyone's servers. Good thing. 10 presets ready to make. Each preset is fully tuned configuration, light, mood, character, atmosphere, all of it. One click and you're generating. So it mentions the fast. We have every control you need. Ways of highlighting this. One full business page with a gallery of some of the photos that I generated so people can actually see what they're generating. And then you're spending hours wrestling with prompts that produce nothing. Your AI looks generic. You create seasons. Your creative seasons ends in frustration. This generator changes that. Drop into a dark wonderland and produce cinematic, constant AI-ready prompts in seconds. No prompt engineering needed. No creative block. Just results. And if you click that, boom, it'll take you straight to where you can buy it. So now I have one web page for this particular brand, this particular generator. All using Claude, using my brand Bible, excuse me, and simply telling it, hey, this is where I want. And if I wanted to, I can literally tell it, hey, let's make it so that this music plays automatically. Put the corner up there. Put it up in one of the corners. My logo is right there, so if I click on the logo, it's a little on the hard side to see, just because it's a little on the small side. But that's fine. But this is what Claude can actually do for you. Claude is worth the $20 a month. I do not pay for Gemini. I do not pay for ChatGPT or any other services. I just pay for Claude. And again, I can let's do this. Okay. All right. I need a HTML sales page for my AI arts music that I am bundling. I have bundles for rock, for gospel, for basically any genre out there that the user needs. Make sure to hit my target market's pain points. Hard but subtle. Packs of 10 songs go for $20. For the pack of 20 songs, those go for, we'll go 50. We also, I also offer a service that if the buyer wants, I will create a unique set of songs just for their channel based on their brand Bible. Send me an email for details. Boom. And we'll let Claude do its thing. So the more information that we give the AI, the better output we're going to get. So Claude has my brand Bible here. It's going to ask me questions. That's what. So do you have a sample music file or a demo track to embed on this page like you did? I'm just going to say no, skip the audio player for right now. Do you have any sample AI art images? And no, use the visual placeholders style instead. And let's see here. What's the email address buyers should contact? Let's see here. Use placeholder for now. This is all placeholder stuff because I don't have any of the stuff, but this is just to show you. Again, the more information that I would have, the better output that I'm going to get. But Claude is going to put in placeholders so that once I had all this stuff together, Claude could actually literally put it. I would just literally give them the link and say, "Hey, put these links where they need to go." And again, let's grab Reed's thing. We already did that. Let's go to track 2. Okay, let's build track 3. So I could spend, to be perfectly honest, I could probably spend to do a 20 pack of songs. You're probably looking at maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. And these ones are all AI generated. I'm simply telling it what I want and what I need, and Reed is literally building this entire thing for me. And I can walk away. I can walk away, continue doing whatever I need to do. I can do other things while I'm doing this. So we can copy that, chuck it into Flow Music, boom. So I technically have 3 rock songs right now that I could sell to another producer. Reed is actually, Reed and Echo Muse are up on my store. They are personas that build this. I do not have my Gothic generator up for, wrong one. This one here I need to put up on my store, which I will put up on later. This is, here we go. Here's the rock song. But the Gothic generator, this is what we're producing. There we go. Some of these were the Alice in Wonderland stuff. Like this one here. Into sections and just put it up on my website as a clip so people can listen to it. I would probably do no more than a 20-second promo, maybe even a 10-second promo. And this way people can actually listen to it and think, oh, hey, this isn't bad. I would have a description of the song and basically the length, which, like this one here, you're ranging anywhere between 2 minutes and 50 seconds to a 3 minute.
Yes, he said it was Bill's job. He's going back to the floor.
And hello, Val. So, you have multiple ways of making sales for this. Oh, we got our sales page. Pain point. Let's go to download here so that we can actually see. And this is literally for music without the bill. I actually like this one. So we have music without the bill. You're creating content every day, videos, reels, podcasts, streams, and every time the same problem. The music, license fees, copyright strikes, tracks that don't quite fit, realm render AI music packs, and that. Generate gene-matched, commercial clear, instant downloadable, your content, your sound, done. So we have the packs, browse the genres. We have 10 full packs, 1 genre, one-time purchase, 20 tracks, full tracks, maximum variety, best value. Build your own brand, built for your brand, your brief, your audience. So if we click on that, we can literally come down here, sound familiar? The old way versus the the right way, sound familiar? So we literally had Claude build this entire webpage for us. The music problem is quietly killing your content workflow. Here's what that looks like and what it doesn't have to. Copyright strikes, subscription trap, $20 a month, $35 a month. Another tool eating your budget. Generic sound, and then of course the realm render fix. So it's hitting on my target pain points. Which one of those pain points is paying too damn much for subscriptions. And then every genre, every mood, we literally have rock, gospel, hip hop, ambient, pop, country, R&B, soul, electric. Oh no! So there's also jazz, there's classic, metal, lo-fi, whatever the hell I want to put in there. Pick your pack. We have a 10 track pack. $20, or a 20 pack for $50. No small print. Every pack ships with the same deal. Clear terms, instant access, music that actually is yours. Need something built just for you? Your sound, your brand, built from scratch. Send me your brand Bible. Tell me your audience, your content style, your channel's personality. I will build a unique set of AI generator tracks. Send your brief. If I would have put my email in there, it would have done that right off the bat. So I could literally host this on Brandly and send people to here and say, hey, are you tired of getting all these strikes against you? Are you worried about getting a copyright strike against you? Is your for some reason your video getting muted from TikTok has muted your video? Well, you no longer have to worry about that. Buy one of my packs and boom. Or come to me and I will build you an entire set of 10 to 20 songs if you want, for a price, of course. And this is what you all need to start doing. This is fully 100% branded. I would have to tell Claude to make my logo a little bit bigger so it's actually visible. That's a little bit on the small side. But I can literally just go back in and say, hey, the brand needs to be a little bit bigger. My logo needs to be a bit bigger so people can actually see it. Because right now it's too small. I would literally just go like this, grab a screenshot, come back to Claude and say, okay, one last change to this website. And that is the logo is way too small. And boom. Grab a screenshot so that I can actually see it. And it will actually change the logo size for me. Lady T, the prompt would literally just be, I need my prompt here. Let me see here. Here we go. This is the prompt. Let me make sure you can actually see the prompt. This will only work for me because of the fact that this is on brand for me. Jane, your mic's still on. Okay, I just simply put in, I need an HTML sales page for my AI art music that I'm bundling. I have bundles for rock, gospel, for basically any genre out there that the user needs. Make sure to hit my target market's pain points. Hard but subtle. Packs of the 10 songs go for $20, or for packs of 20 songs, these go for $50. I also offer a service, yada yada yada. So if you need a sales page, the very first thing that you're going to do, you're going to go to Claude and you're going to give it your brand Bible. That's the very first conversation you're going to have. You're going to open a brand new chat and you're going to say, this is my brand Bible. Paste your brand Bible in there. Hold on one second, folks. I need to do something here. Let's see here. I am pretty sure I can do that. Let's see here. I don't want to server mute.
I got it.
Okay, cool. Thank you. There we go. Didn't know if you knew that you were on there or not. But you're going to literally start a brand new chat. Always, always, always start a brand new chat. This keeps the AI from hallucinating. Well, for the most part. You're never going to stop it from hallucinating, but you can cut the chance down. So, first conversation, brand new chat. This is my brand Bible. Paste your brand Bible in there. Next thing is, just tell it, hey, I need a sales page for my generator. I need a sales page for my bundles. I need an HTML sales page for this. Load whatever this is. And tell it. So that you have a 20 pack of photos that you want to sell on your own store. You're going to say, hey, I have a bundle of 20 photos. Here's some examples. And you give it some examples of the photos. And tell it, I need a sales page for this. The bundle is going to go for $10, $15. Whatever price that you set for it. Make sure that you tell it what the price is, otherwise it's just going to make up a price. Tell it to include a email, and you're going to give it your email. And anything else that you need to be included onto that page. Again, more details, the better output that we get. It's that simple. and then we can literally have it make whatever changes that we need. Like, I didn't like the size of the logo, so we're going to pop that up there. And it made the logo just a little bit bigger. Tiny little bit. I should have given it more details. But what I kind of like is, if you look in the background, like right here, where my mouse pointer is, make sure you can see it, zoom in, I literally have a sound bar on the bottom. That's just bouncing up and down. It's honestly a nice little background touch that I did not ask for. But it's only, it's going to be covered up until it comes back to the glass part here. So it's solid, it's nice. It is a good website. All right, so repeating again, for those that need a sales page for whatever purposes, for HTML wise, you're going to start a brand new chat, again, preferably in Claude, but you can use any service that you want. First thing that you're going to do, brand new, clean chat. This is my brand Bible. Paste your brand Bible into that. That's the very first conversation that you're going to have. Let it talk about your brand, because every AI wants to chew the fat when it comes to your brand Bible for some reason. Then you're going to say, okay, I now need an HTML web page, sales page for this brand. Make sure to hit my target market's pain points. Hit them hard but subtle. The sales page is going to be about, and then either upload your generator or generators bundle wise. That might be you. I don't think it's me, because I have mic up. I've got mic up and everything. You might need to just turn yourself up a little bit. As far as I know, people can still hear me on TikTok. I could be wrong. Let me just run this through you real quick. What I'm going to do, new chat. Yeah, love. Hold on a second. Good morning. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So, new chat. This is my brand Bible. Let me grab a different brand Bible. Go to File, Open. Oh, excuse me. And we're going to grab the Grumpy Brand Bible. Grumpy Brand Bible. Let's see here. Yep, that's the one. We're going to open that up. Copy the entire thing once it pops up. Go into Claude. Boom. Solid document. What do you need from me with it? Claude is brutal and to the point. I like it. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to come to Gemini. Come back to here. Search. There's actually something that I do need. So here we go. Automatic splitter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this prompt, this particular prompt. There's one thing that I actually need from Gemini that I loaded earlier. We're going to copy all of this. I'm going to put this in, and I'm going to tell it straight up, I need a HTML sales page for a new program of mine. Here is the full write-up. Full write-up. There we go. We're going to pop that in there. I need, let's see here, the price, $197. One time only, no subscriptions or anything like that. I need you to hit my target markets pain points. 3 emotional, 2 practical pain points. Hard but subtle. which means do not actually call the pain points out by name. That's all I gotta do. Make sure that you can actually see this. Back the prompt up a little bit. There we go. That is literally going to be the prompt for this. I've uploaded my brand Bible, told it to hit three emotional pain points, 2 practical, hit them hard but subtle. I always have to tell it, don't mention the pain points by name. Claude doesn't tend to do that, but the other ones might. So just by calling it out, saying, hey, don't do that, it won't do that. And of course, new HTML sales page, boom. And we'll see what it comes up with. And we will literally let it rerun this. So this is going to be a brand new page for this program right here, my splitter. This is a media asset manager. I can literally split songs up. I can splice them together. Oh, we actually have this done. It's already done. I actually forgot that I ran this one. So if we come to here, let's see here, Magic Awakening. Where in the hell did that get stored at? Video splice. Oh, it's in the video splicing section. That's why. Back up one. Go to video splicing. Splice the move. .move. And this is a 27-minute long video. And as you can see,
I have no ceiling that the sages gauge. The bloom that breaks from
Silence into song. I am the sea.
fight the tide.
so there we go.
Taiji 2.
Let's see where this one ends.
I am,
Sends through the star.
I am the blue. Yin, I am the silence. Yin.
And boom.
Before the first star was named, there was the light.
So I could load
Not
this
the
up
light
to
of
YT
sun or
very
moon.
easily. And it's
The light of witness.
almost it's like a 25-minute long video now. All seamlessly joined together, fast, boom, easy. That one took less than 5 minutes to do. Splicing the songs themselves so that I can load them up to my website for my sales page for the bundle buys. That's fucking instantaneously. All run off of PC. Runs off your CPU and your RAM, so that if you have an older system, it's still going to run it. No need for a massive graphics card or anything like that. And you're good to go. And here we go. Claude is actually done. There we go. So let's download this so that I can actually see it. Pop that open. And boom, here we go. I didn't give it my logo, and that's fine. So stop losing hours to broken clips. Ma'am cuts, joins, and organizes your video and audio with military precision. No corrupted files, no re-recording guesswork, no MPEG PhD required. Get the price $197 one time. It literally has done the entire webpage for me. You're paying for mistakes you didn't make. You built something real, a body of work, a library of raw footage, interviews, seasons, B-roll, and somewhere in the chaos of post-production, it starts costing you in ways that you didn't show up on any invoice. You've done this before and it still isn't working. The hours you spend on this, you'll never get back. You've already lost work you can't undo. The tools you're using weren't built for this. And you shouldn't be shipping content. You should be shipping content, not babysitting it. Good pain points to touch on. Basically, time. Time is one of the best-selling pain points you can poke, and prod, and twist. Build around how you actually work. So, inspect any file, catch mismatches before they break your job. Cut exact clips. Join without gambling. The stuff that makes everything else not matter. So I have a full working sales page now. You know, so this is already bundled. Python isn't required. Your team doesn't need to touch the command line. You install it, you run it, and it works. One price, no games. $197. Tells you everything that it gives you. Done gambling on your renders. Won't change your creative instincts. It'll just stop getting in the way of them. And then $197. And then this link here would go to my Stripe account as a payment link. People would click on it. They buy it. They get the program. Boom. They're off to the races. So Claude can actually write any kind of sales page that you need as long as you give it the proper information that it needs. And I can even have it reverse. I could reverse that and have it built for Realm Render if I so desire to do that. Just give it your brand Bible. It does not matter what brand you're working with. And if you want to start making money at web design, guess what? Claude. And Claude Design's not bad for it. Doing one full web page on Claude Design will take about 50% of your usage for, I'm not sure if it's a week or if it's a day. Hold on a second. Let's go to Claude. Let's go down to settings. Go to usage. Let's see here. Daily included route routines. You haven't run any of these. I have not done any of that. All models, so 20%. Learn more about the usage and current session. So they may have actually stopped putting Claude, put that together, because they used to actually have it separate for Claude Design as well as that. So that might have changed. I might have to play with that today and see. Just out of pure curiosity. Because they used to actually literally have it set up for that. And let's see, what's this daily routine? Routine runs per roll, 24 hours, additional runs, usage. Okay, well, I may have to see what that is. So, we literally have some interesting developments with that. But Claude Design does some really good work on web pages that you could sell to other people. Multiple ways of making money, folks. You just have to kind of start thinking outside the box and brand the ever-living shit out of it. Don't just do generic crap. If you want to stand out and you want to actually start making money, this is how you're going to do it. So, with that being said, I got to get my ass moving. It is now almost 9:30. I will be here tomorrow. Same what is tomorrow? What is today? Hold on a second. What is today? Today's Friday, so that's Saturday. Yeah, I will more than likely be here tomorrow as well. We will be covering back. I will probably actually play with Claude Design tonight, find out some more information, and I will show you guys how to use Claude Design to build your own web pages that you can then host on Brandly. This way, you're saving yourself money in the long run. It is time that we start moving away from a lot of these services like NAN, Lovable, Bolt. You don't have to use these. You can do them yourself. You're most welcome, Lady T. You can literally do all of this in Claude for $20 a month. Or, I think it's cheaper if you pay by the year. So start learning how to do this, folks. How to actually start thinking outside the box. And if you're not 100% sure on what you should be selling, go to Gemini. Start brainstorming with Gemini. Gemini is great at brainstorming. Give it your brand Bible. First conversation. This is my brand Bible. And then just say, hey, I would like to start selling things. I have a few generators. Load a couple of generators up. And tell it, I'm not 100% sure on what I want to sell, where I want to sell it. And it will start walking you through these things. Gemini is really, really good for brainstorming. This is really the only two things that I'm using Gemini for anymore are photos and brainstorming. And it will come up with some really cool ideas. So, having said that, y'all have a great day, great night. We'll be here tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. And if you don't know what that means, I feel sorry for your childhood. Later.